is it's extremely demotivating to, work really hard at something and then not see the results that you're looking for.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Hey Mark, the podcast where I, Mark, get to have open and authentic conversations about, mental health, self-development, the things that we don't always get to talk about on a daily basis, the things that maybe are difficult to bring up, maybe hard to talk about. And the reason I want to do that is so that no matter who you are, if you're listening to this, that means you, yes, you, no matter what you are dealing with in your work life, your personal life, your home life, your love life, whatever it may be, you are not alone, and things can and will get better for you. So, if you're down with that shit, if you're down with that message, you're probably going to enjoy this show. If you really are not down with that message, then you will probably hate it. And what I wanted to talk about today was something that inspired me to, make this episode. It was a conversation that I had yesterday with a friend's mother, and she was kind of asking me about different exercises and different gyms she should go to, and I was kind of trying to explain that at the end of the day, doing any exercise is better than doing no exercise. So doing what you like to do or what you want to do are, usually ways that you can just get exercise done and you'll enjoy doing it. But sometimes, we're going to have to do things that are outside of our comfort zones, things that we haven't done before, things that maybe we haven't even thought of would be beneficial for us to get the results that we're looking for. And, obviously this is just a loose example using fitness, but this transcends fitness and kind of leaks into every aspect of life. That sometimes the results that we're looking to get are only achievable outside of our comfort zones. A lot of us want to operate and live within our comfort zones because it is comfortable. It's something that we're used to. We don't really want to risk doing something we haven't done because, maybe that might land us in a position that we might not have been in before, and that's going to give us a little bit of anxiety. So a lot of us, because of our egos, we like to stay in our comfort zones so that we can stay in familiar grounds, things like situations that we've been in before so that we kind of know how to behave and act, and we don't have to really use our problem-solving skills because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to deal with things that we haven't dealt with. And, without going too far off track, I think it's very obvious that to get results that you don't have right now, you're going to have to do things that you haven't done before. See, the problem with doing things that you're comfortable with or things that you like to do or things that you normally do and hoping to get different results is it's extremely demotivating to, work really hard at something and then not see the results that you're looking for because you're doing things that you've always done, so you're going to get results that you've always had. This is going to basically make it really difficult to push through tough times because you're not going to get that extra boost of motivation of actually getting the results. You're just going to be working and getting the same result that you've always had. I'm not telling you to, not do what makes you happy. What I'm saying is enjoy the things that, give you pleasure in life, the things that make you happy. But you have to understand that when it comes time to, changing the results of something, changing, kind of a situation that you're in, or maybe changing a problem that you've never faced before, like kind of overcoming new obstacles, that's always going to be done outside of your comfort zone. If you want development and growth and you want to change where you're at right now, you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone, at least temporarily. And then the more often you do that, the longer you'll be able to do it, or, the easier it'll become for you to notice, hey, this is me just trying to stay inside my comfort zone. And when you can realize that, maybe you're convincing yourself to stay within your comfort zone, then once you can catch yourself doing that, then you can kind of snap yourself out of it and get yourself back on track, and understand that, okay, this is going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but the fact that I'm going to push through this and do something new or step outside my comfort zone is, part of the reason why I'm going to develop or grow or land myself in a new situation. And if it ends up being a bad situation, then at least you get to learn how to overcome new obstacles. So like I said, there's obvious benefits to stepping outside of your comfort zone, and the obvious one is the one I just spoke about, which is you get to learn how to deal with new challenges. But how about, you might actually find new things and new experiences stepping out of your comfort zone that you didn't even know that you loved or enjoyed. And you might even get to, I guess a third benefit would be, you might even get to meet new people through these experiences that'll be able to help you out with other problems that you struggle with in your life or that you might struggle with in the future. The more you try new things, the more you'll, unfortunately, but fortunately, fail at them. Because we're not all perfect and we don't always have all the answers right away. We're going to have to step outside of our comfort zones, try new things, fail at them. And the more you do that, the less scary failing feels. And the more you start to see failure as like a teacher for you in life, really, just to kind of teach you these lessons. Because the more times you fail, the more times you learn, what not to do. And that kind of guides you throughout your life. When you face, like I said, new challenges and new struggles, you know what not to do. And that guides you a little bit closer to what you could do to solve a problem. And a lot of the times, like I said, the people that you meet along the way are going to be the people that help you out with that. I guess the last reason why you should be, stepping outside of your comfort zone is something that we all also understand on a fundamental level. If you do the same thing all the time, every single day, it's just going to be boring. You can watch the same episode of your favorite show every single day, but eventually you're going to want to watch new episodes. And then after you've watched every single episode of that show so many times, you're going to wish to see, a new show. And, we all know that there's nothing more fun and more exhilarating than finding a new show or a new book or something new that we enjoy, that we love, that we're waiting for the new thing of, the new episode next week or the new volume of the book or chapter, something to look forward to, a cliffhanger that makes us excited, something that we haven't heard about, something new, an experience that we haven't, read about or watched. I guess the point I'm trying to make is the things that we get excited for are the new things that we haven't experienced. Like with music, you're excited when your favorite artist makes a new album. And so it's very clear that even though it's difficult to step outside of your comfort zone, and sometimes there is failure and pain when you do step outside, that to keep your life interesting, entertaining, and to keep you striving towards, development and happiness and success and whatever that means to you, you're going to have to step outside your comfort zone. So I hope this, helped you out and gave you a new perspective in regards to comfort zones and why you should step outside of yours today. And, if you think that maybe someone needs to hear this, feel free to share this episode with them. But other than that, that's all I got going on today. Thank you so much. Much love and peace out.